Someone, and... Please.
Yeah, crying.
You can't leave us! Not like this! If you do, I'll never forgive you! So come on! Open your eyes and get up!
Hi, Alice. Hello, everyone.
Are you with us?
Oh, credits.
Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought...
Is everyone alright?
Am I really alive?
After what you've done, you're the last person
Crying.
to be asking that.
Everyone alright? Dra's like, how dare you ask?
How dare you ask that?
You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
True.
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
I love you.
A fine show indeed. What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could, but how is the pain? That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Sleeping.
Gladdening!
Gladdening.
There's nothing gladdening about this! When Meteon appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came!
Oh.
And when you finally deign to appear, you're within an ilm of your life. Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
Oh, Alice. Oh.
Call the ship's medic Morphine Way.
Morphine way.
Oh, those were cries of celebration! Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way.
Happy buns.
Happy
As
buns.
for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
Think.
Wink. What is the state of the world as we return?
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see. Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside.
What do you mean, what's outside? Is...
We're home, my friend. We're home.
was. Jack.
And when they said, like, you want to see what's outside? Oh, I was like, uh-oh, what happened to the world? Oh, we were gone.
Oh, considering Momodi was there for Thanalan, it would make sense that could be Baderon.
Waving.
There's Issei.
Mm-hmm. Rip Rogue's never showing up in the expansion.
Happy Alpha.
Happy Alpha.
Is that? It is! It's the Ragnarok! They're back!
Ayane.
Thank heavens. Truly.
They've done it!
Welcome home. Ah! Yes!
Run in.
Run in. They'd be shitty rogues if we saw them. Welcome home.
She's got to be the first.
Mm-hmm.
Be the first to welcome you back. Tiny Lala legs.
Carry in.
See, why do you have to do that? Why do you have to do that, Noel?
No.
No.
So we get to keep the ship, right?
Welcome home!
Happy. They actually addressed that? Did we do a water landing? Holy
Yes.
shit.
Significantly easier to land in the water than it is to try and land inside the hole that we launched from.
Oh, absolutely.
And now you get normal credit scroll.
And we are going to let them play.
Take a screenshot. There you go.
This expansion was a ride. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So, babe,
Yes.
feel free to go into your thoughts.
Well, my first thought is thank you to my spouse for providing 70 plus hours of voices.
Eh.
Thank you so much.
Eh.
And thank you to Mab and
Stealing your chips.
Lee and my spouse for stealing my chips. And Ashlyn and all my friends who, Jojo, everyone who came out to watch me play this expansion for literally 2 weeks. Like, thank you, everybody. Like, that's my first thoughts. Thank you to the spouse and thank you to everybody.
Whose name is first on lead story designers?
Natsuko Ishikawa, wow. My
First one, build.
Yeah. Over Oda, who's been, like, lore world person since, like, 1.0.
Papalimo.
Hi, Papalimo. Other thoughts? That final zone was a tearjerker. I cried so many times. That final zone, oh my gosh.
The only thing I told you was Crowd's still alive.
Yeah, that's all.
The only thing I said.
That is the only thing you said. Oh my gosh, this, and it's not even. Yeah, absolutely. Thinking back to when they first teased Endwalker with the really well done cinematic with Alice and Alphino on the and I feel like we lacked a certain amount of development. They certainly got
A lot.
a lot here, absolutely. Pushes Xenos' body into the corner.
Now here's the problem with Xenos being dead. There's enough of the fan base that are now insisting that he's not dead and so important that he'll be back in 6-1. And that they're using his custom Void avatar, his custom Reaper avatar, that is really only seen in one cutscene and one solo duty. And for the amount of work and effort that was put into it, they feel that the player base would feel that that's a waste.
And so he has to come back from the dead.
Yeah.
No, please no. He lived through how many expansions? 3?
He's not interesting.
No, he's not.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Thancred.
Yeah, ARR Thancred.
Come a long way since then.
Oh, absolutely. Other thoughts on the expansion? Because I have 75 hours of, or 80 hours of game to talk about. Let's think here. You know, the stuff with the forum, as much as it was predictable in that they're building an arc ship, it was way more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I think especially with, like, the gleaners and learning how much work is going into it, and the fact that they were, like, magically bound to not talk about it, I feel made it way more interesting than I expected it to be. I think Garlemald was way above my expectations.
Garlemald was significantly above any story that I expected them to be able to tell about it.
Absolutely. I was coming into this, I was dreading that Garlemald was going to be like this terrible garbage part of the expansion.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they handled it way better than I.
Moon. Moms. Yeah, like any other patch's finale, and it's only the beginning of Endwalker.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I really enjoyed Fafnir. I really enjoyed the characters we met in Fafnir. Oh gosh, I'm now blanking on name.
Which ones?
We rescue her from the first dungeon. She's all about researching and the elephant.
The other elephant is Matsya.
Matsio was the merchant.
Is the fish
Yeah.
seller. The alchemist.
Yeah, I really liked the alchemist. I liked her.
Tells you about Akasha.
Yes.
It made me care so much about this random elephant fishmonger in so little time. It was really interesting to see Graha slip back into Crystal Exarch again in a couple spots.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting.
Because that is very much a completely separate persona that he doesn't have.
Thank you. Thank you for the 95 bits. I really appreciate it. I'm going to take off the helmet now. Yeah, Graha slipping into the Exarch, that was interesting and good touch.
Matsia, Noel's talking about Matsia's scene. The speech about how, like, suffering being part of life. Now he recites the scriptures to help with his anxiety, and then you literally see him do it as he carries this baby with clouds of dynamis despair gases around him. So good. Hey, look, it's firewood.
Yeah, it is firewood. Yes, that was a good scene as well.
Nidana.
Nidana, thank you.
Thank you, Jojo.
Elpis was a huge surprise.
Everything about Elpis. I despise Asian fuckers, like, so much.
Yep.
But there was a lot about Elpis that could feel like a lost home.
Yeah. And there was a lot of care put into
all of that.
all of Elpis.
Yeah.
It would have been easy to like, oh, this is the world of the Asians, and it not care about it, but they just did such a fantastic job with it. And that last cutscene in Elpis with Vana is, jeez, I get shivers thinking about it. It's so good.
Henceforth, man shall no longer have wings to carry him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Yeah, Elpis, I agree, blew me away. Like, seeing the Omega Star and it's hard, I can't compare Zone 5 and 6. I really can't. They hit in different ways. They really hit in different ways. Elpis was beautiful. And just some of the emotional beats that they hit there were just, oh my gosh.
Everything, yeah.
You're just... the Heidelin fight being a challenge to us that we can carry on was awesome. That was...
either mankind has the strength to beat Heidelin, or mankind will flee this star and never return.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was cool.
There's a very, very popular style of Undertale and Deltarune fan art that has Chris, Frisk, and Kara, all three of them together.
KFC.
A KFC, getting into all sorts of shenanigans. And I want that sort of art for the three of them.
That would be amazing.
Like, just because you know, the previous Azim and now Vana would absolutely be shit disturbers together.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And like, I love this is the personality of an Azim, and I'm like, oh my god.
Rekka's Azim is like, hello.
Hello, yes, I already caused a wake of destruction. Volcano, let's go. Like, they said that one, like, yes, it's just one example, but oh, I loved the personality that they gave out. Shiva
in the middle of the Ammon fight was not fair. It was not fair. It wasn't. It really wasn't. Here you go. Here's Curtain Call. There's no ice to hide behind. Oh, by the way, here's Shiva as a page from memory. And it's like, he just swoops in out of nowhere just to Yeah, that was oof.
Before we learned about like Dynamis and stuff, I really liked Medion. I was like, I'm gonna walk around Elpis slowly and just enjoy my time with you.
Yes, you really enjoyed it. The thing that I timed out. Not Anisi. Who's the other one?
Another Amy who visits.
Slamdu.
Oh, Ashley.
Ashlyn. The thing that I timed out Ashlyn for was telling you that you can get a little blue bird at the end of the dungeon.
Oh, minion.
Yes.
That's the minion for the dungeon.
Yes, minion for the dungeon is the bluebird meteon.
Oh,
It's
neat.
called Starbird.
That's cool.
It is not available on the market board. It cannot be traded.
It's personal only, untradeable.
It drops rarely, and then you have to win it.
Oh, damn.
So it not being on the market board keeps people from reading bullshittery spoilers.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Medion. I loved Vana. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Here's this character, we only know your name, and we're like, maybe that's Vana. And then I love her. She's such a mom.
She is a mom.
She is a mom.
Vana has big mom energy.
Maybe it's too early to say she was the standout character.
There were a few characters. Meteon, Hermes, Hythlodaeus,
Oh yeah, Hythlodaeus,
Vana,
Hermes, yeah.
and Fortunal. All of them
Oh yeah.
only existed now, and all of them pulled their weight beside characters that we've spent the past 9 years with.
Yep. They pulled their weight. Absolutely.
I saw Sappho.
Sappho? Is there an NPC named Sappho?
Yes, there is.
I did
in
not-
Elpis, there is an NPC called Sappho.
Amazing.
Noelle, I knew she was called Vana because I played Final Fantasy XII. But yes, and so people were calling her Vanat or whatever else. It's like, what the fuck are you talking
What's a
about?
Vanat?
No, it's Vana. What do you mean it's Vana? It's Vana. And the character in 12 of Vana is one who stands opposed to the rest.
Ah ha ha.
I'm not telling you more context than
Because
that,
we're gonna.
because we're gonna get to that maybe next week.
Maybe next week for Christmas.
Vanat evolves into Venomoth.
Venom.
Speaking of Fordola's inclusion in the healer role quests. The healer role quests I do recommend. They are fantastically told. Big fan of those. You still need to finish the ranged ones.
I do.
And then after your break, start the tank ones.
Yep.
But I can recommend. The tank ones are pretty good, JoJo says.
Okay.
I can recommend the healer ones as excellent. The caster one was pretty good as well.
Was it?
Yes. I haven't done the melee one.
Was there anything in this expansion, either Mab, Ellie, and JoJo, or Spouse, that you thought they would touch on that they didn't? Because this is supposed to tie
Phoenix.
everything together.
Phoenix. I expected something to happen with Phoenix. Specifically, they went out of their way at the end of Final Coil to say that to talk about the art of summoning and how Louisoix would give all that he has to his grandchildren. and that they could pull his essence out for a phoenix in their time of need, and that did not happen. Realistically, they could have done something with Phoenix had something happened to the Warrior of Light.
Yes, they could have. There is one thing, but you think it's in the Alliance raids? Well, what is the... You can tell us the one thing.
Unless it's in the normal raids. Because someone hasn't seen the stinger for those yet.
Oh, I haven't seen the stinger for that yet, no. Things that I wanted... I wanted Kryl to recover from all the trauma she's been through.
I am so happy that Kryl is not dead.
Oh, I'm super happy that Kryl is not dead.
Everybody was pointing at the death flags for Alphino, and I've been screaming in the back with Snoots here that no, Alphino's going to be as fine as Graha is. Nothing's gonna happen to Alphino. The one that we need to watch out for is Kryl. We know that the normal raids are pandemonium, but she doesn't have any context for that.
Yeah, I just know what they did at FanFest. Other things we knew they weren't going to touch on Dalmasca. I might be sitting here being like, yeah, I want Dalmasca content, but we know that that's going to be, if it even exists, will be 6.x or later.
The Fizz range quests are actually talking a lot about the aftermath of having Suyu walk around Doma.
Yeah, I've been enjoying that. I'm trying to think. I had a bit of a list of things that I hoped they had touched on. In the end, because of the direction they went with the Echo, Echo versus Resonant didn't mean anything. It even had its own, few quests in Stormblood and, quest lines and dialogue and stuff, and in the end it didn't mean anything because they decided, I guess, to go in a different direction.
They didn't really go with the Echo. They didn't do much with the Echo. The thing that, the Blessing of Light was what they touched on, being a Traveler's Award.
Oh, yeah, they didn't... Oh, I meant, with 5.2 and all that stuff, right? Because 4.0 sets up, we created this false Echo, and we can, copy it, and, well, what does that mean, and what is this procedure? And it doesn't really matter because of the direction overall that the story goes with the Echo. That kind of gets dropped, and that's fine. I think it was, speaking of who's on screen, it was a good idea to leave Gaius out of Garlemald.
Yes.
I still insist that they didn't bring him back just for the weapon project, though. I don't know if they'll just drop his character from this point forward, because, I'm so glad he wasn't involved in Garlemald Dog. Even I'm glad they had him say, yeah, if I came, they would just see me... And of course, once we figure out how to cross realms, yeah, I don't have complaints. I just have story bits that I hope get expanded in the future. But the next set of stories is kind of not a reboot, but this is wrapping everything up. So maybe some of the stuff I'm sitting here talking about won't mean anything. I want to see Reen become a badass gunbreaker, and then we go to the first.
Yeah. But going to the first and just seeing them
was nice. I didn't expect that.
We got to actually talk to Feoul and have that goodbye that was supposed to be there probably in the Allied Beast Tribe quests.
Yeah.
That we never got.
Because they had to cancel it.
Yeah. Xenos, when he showed up, I thought it was the corniest shit in the world. When, hey, look, here you are, you're getting ready to fight the End Singer. And then, he just shows up and he's like, hi, wanna hang out? No.
No,
Can
go
you-
away.
Can you go away? No, really. I want to hang out with you.
Oh my god.
And it's like, can you just fucking... Why are you... No, stop.
Yeah, we can revisit side plots.
See, the final battle with Xenos was cool. Him showing up in the middle of all of this because he wants to fight you, but you're busy, and so he's like, hey, can we hang out? And it's like, I'm busy trying to do this. Well, why are they still alive?
I was laughing at it real good.
But it's the corniest
Oh, it's-
thing in the goddamn world.
Oh, it's corny. They had to have known it was corny when they made it. They had to.
It was absolutely the corniest thing. Why does it yet live? Surely despair is not too much.
I do my hopes for the future, because we don't really have a story direction yet for MSQ, is I want to go back to smaller things. Like, can we go back to being an adventurer again?
Yeah. It's great dealing with world-ending threats, but going from killing God to killing another god to killing despair. Somebody else that's mutual of a few of ours is talking about, like, power levels really shouldn't come into play here, but I do want smaller scale for a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
you can come back to the world-ending threats, but, like, personal adventures for the Warrior of Light and co. And other things to do.
Can't really put that back in the box.
In this duty, you play as Nameless Imperial. That fucked me up.
Yeah.
That one fucked me up hard.
The 83, yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
The oh boy, this expansion, it's only a level 83 quest. What?
yeah.
Like, Jesus, Hardbert.
I know we can't go back to just doing menial adventurer tasks, but the grand scope, we literally went to the edge of the universe. It has to come back home a bit.
A little bit. Not permanently.
And not permanently, like
not even long term.
like
just,
a couple 6.x patches
yeah.
would satisfy me. It doesn't have to be a whole
have it
expansion.
small. Remember, 4.1, as an example, was adventuring with Arnvold and Alphino and trying to find a bunch of gold.
Yep.
So that was the stake, was you trying to find a bunch of gold, and then you use your echo to stop a primal. Okay.
You hated 4.1? I don't know, like, I can't imagine an MSQ without the signs existing or disbanding. Like, that's gonna be interesting.
Are we just done?
Well, I mean, we all talked about it. Maybe we're not. We'll see. It's an uncertainty, I guess, for sure.
Where does everybody go from here?
It's 4 a.m. Okay.
Go to bed.
Go to
children.
bed. And, like, adventures for us as players, like, and friends.
Where do we go?
Where do we go? What do we do? We've got maps coming up. We've got raids coming out.
Always gonna be busy.
Oh, absolutely. I am down for Heidelin EX.
An interesting thing. The EX trials are actually called Zodiark's Fall and Heidelin's Call.
Oh, neat.
So, considering the previous rhyming conventions from the Minstrel's Ballad, how they're like rain, pain, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Bane, Ultima's Bane.
Ultima's Bane, yeah.
Yeah, the weapon's
Refrain.
Yeah. Considering the rhyming conventions, Zodiark's Fall, Heidelin's Call, I'm willing to bet the next one is either Meteon's or Endsinger's Hall.
Oh.
In 4.1.
Oh. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I'd be down for Heidelin. What's today?
Or, sorry, 6.1.
6.1.
Not 4.1.
We're going back to.
Endsinger's Pall, P-A-L-L.
As in, like, a funeral.
Well, the one coming for us.
Oh, yeah. And, like, Emmett Selk dropped enough location names that, like, could fill, like, 4 expansions.
Three.
2 or 3?
2 or 3.
Just not the New World, please. I don't trust Square to do it.
Yeah.
At all.
Considering how Square handles imperialism, I don't trust Square to do New World at all.
No.
No.
And you know, working in the favor is that there's a competing MMO with that name that like that might just be enough. Or they're like, nah, we're not doing it.
Just push it off a little bit.
Yeah. Plus, there's just so many parts of connected to the existing parts of Atheris that we know of that we haven't filled in. And that's what the planet is called. We've been calling it the planet Heidelin for 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's Atheris. Also, a cool feeling. Like, this wraps up 10 years, and we've been playing for 7 of those.
Yep. Have. 7.5?
7.5 years. That's wild. I just started as an adventurer kitty with a bow.
Help is music. You're asking, like, what? Is it a Radiant Garden thing? I don't know, babe, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. Fucked up that the ancients never figured out what a star was.
Guy, a star is not a planet. Alliance raids are going to be the myths of the realm, focusing on the 12.
Yep. I'm excited for the Alliance raids. See, like, lore-wise where that goes. I'm excited for whatever the fuck Pandemonium is. I have no expectations for that one. In terms of, where's Pandemonium from? 4? 2?
Castle Pandemonium is 2, but that's if that's what they're going with, because what I thought was Castle Pandemonium turned into the Tower of Babel.
Yeah. Oh, the dungeons, like, thoughts on things. I really liked the dungeons this time. I was really surprised by the dungeons this time. I can't think of one where I'm like, I didn't like it. They were all unique enough.
With the exception of the reused gear set in the 81 dungeon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, gear-wise, yeah. Head pads.
But they also reused the Scalix set for a crafted set. So,
Yes, they did.
there's going to be reused gear sets anyways.
Oh, yeah, there always is.
But that, it was the first one. I will never wear the Imperial set, but
Nope. Same.
but I acknowledge that it exists and is not a reused model, and work went into it. I will, outside of a Halloween costume or a weird blue mage thing, I will never actually wear the Katisis gear either, except the Grimoire is absolutely fucking hilarious.
Wait, okay, maybe I haven't seen a full set of Katisis gear. And that's what I'm like, why? Does it look bad? Yeah, I didn't really have any standouts for gear, except for the Zone 5 gear, which you really don't wear unless you're there. So...
Yes, it does. Here's your book.
Wait, what? Why is it see-through? Whoa, that's weird. That's neat. A neat trick. That's weird. That's so weird.
Yeah. Both of the books are like that.
That's neato.
Are you looking for that gaming set?
Sure. I just haven't seen like the full set. I've only run the dungeon twice. So you're like, I'll never wear it. I haven't seen it. I don't have any reference.
The gun is fucking hilarious though. The gun looks absolutely like something that Raha Ray would
Oh, that's
walk
where
up
that's
behind
from,
you
right?
from.
Because that dropped like. Wait, didn't anybody do similar with the?
Not that coat, my dear.
No, not the coat.
The mask, yes.
Instead of robes, it's literal Asian gear, like the Asians wear in the cutscenes and stuff.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll never wear that either. Now that we've been to Omega World, or a piece of it, I want more.
Good news.
Huh? Hmm?
Yeah.
What's good news?
There's a lot of quests to do there.
Oh. Yeah, it's true, side quests. Stuff.
One of the experts also takes place there.
Oh shit, that's gonna be fun. Is its gear Omega themed too?
No, it's an expert, so it only drops the
Accessories.
current accessories. Yeah.
Damn.
The music that plays though is Escape.
Nice.
Not a long fall.
Escape.
Escape.
Nice. Original or did they redo it?
It's I don't remember if it's the Primals version or just the original. This is Flo playing the band version.
Ah. Yeah, this expansion had a lot of surprises. Well, a lot. Like, right off the hop, like, oh yeah, we're gonna fight Anima and
Mega Sisters.
Surprise.
And it'll be a surprise as to what role they fill. Okay, so the Mega Sisters are gonna be Titania. We fight them first, and then they help us out throughout the expansion. Nope.
No.
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
Both of them are dungeon bosses. What? Yeah, then you're gonna kill Zodiark. Yeah, at like level 90, right? That's the final boss? No. Zodiark's the 83 trial. What?
What do you mean Zodiark's the 83 try? And I know, right?
And then you kill Zodiark, and it's like, now what?
And
Oh, by the way, the world's ending.
yeah, Fandaniel, that was my plan the whole time. I was hoping to kill him and kill Zodiark, but you'll do. It's like, what the fuck?
Now what? Oh, the world's ending. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the work that Zodiark did, you kind of killed him.
They had so many. I was expecting one or two narrative twists. The whole thing was just
Special thanks.
way better than I expected. And went in different directions I wasn't expecting. I was laughing. It was the Asians. At the end of every patch is now, it was Fandaniel's plan all along. But at least
We do still have a few unaccounted for Asians, though.
oh, we do. Yes, we
We
do.
have Ultima still out there, Halmaret, Pastorot, and Didalathon. We still have 4 of them out there.
Yep, and they said this was the end of Heidel and Zodiac, not the end of the Asians.
Correct.
And going through all of the expansions,
I was grateful that they did say that, like, Fandaniel is not going to be Hades, the last boss.
yes.
Just leads himself into Zodiac.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, going through all the expansions with you, Bug, was so nice and all that.
Oh, how he did a New Game Plus all the way through.
Yes. And the whole, like, Amon twist, like, actually made Fandaniel a lot more interesting than
You.
to me, yeah.
I mean, I was already curious what they could do with the character and interested and invested. What you could do with a nihilistic character that doesn't directly have the power of Kafka, but
Hi, Rekka.
has access to Gaze plus Lamau. A character that doesn't immediately have the power of Kafka, but has access to the power of Kafka, to be able to do whatever the fuck he wanted in bringing death, destruction to himself and the star. And there's no blue.
Yep.
And now look at this.
Everybody is...
There's a cool art coming up, by the way.
Oh?
Yep. She looks. The Warrior of Light.
Wait. Ah! Neat. Neat. Happy.
You're in the credits.
I'm in the credits.
Look, Ma.
I'm in the game. Oh,
Look, Ma. I'm in the credits.
oh, that's cute. This is cute art. That's cute.